ChezPride, and welcome to the introduction video for Generation 7 of my Sims 4, the Short Legacy Challenge. This is a legacy challenge that I wrote based off of other Sims players' legacy challenges. If you don't know what a legacy challenge is, it's basically a family that you play with for 10 generations, and every generation has an heir that you play with. There's some certain rules to this challenge that I applied to make things a little bit more interesting. But other than that, it's just mainly a regular legacy challenge played on short lifespan. But if you haven't seen the previous generations, you don't have to go back and watch those. If you wanted to go back and watch those, feel free. Each generation has a playlist on my channel. But we're starting fresh and new. I'll try to explain relationships as the generation is going on, so you don't have to start from the very beginning. But anyway, so in this video, there's not going to be any actual gameplay. I'm mainly going to be going over the rules and explaining what this legacy challenge is all about, and then we are going to take a proper introduction here into our main sim. And then we will give a tour of the lot. So, that is the plan. So, let's just jump right into the rules, you guys. Alright, so these rules and everything I'm about to talk about here is listed down below. And they are listed on every single episode. If you ever want to come back and read the rules, or you question something and you want to reference the rules or any of this information, is on the description, or is in the description of every episode. But I'm going to go over them here in a little bit of detail. But if you want to just skip past this and read them yourself, feel free. But the first thing on the list under the title is actually all the references to the legacy challenges I used to base this legacy challenge on. And I have straight up copied some and pasted some of the rules straight out of those challenges. So feel free to go check those out for references and whatnot. But basically the premise, as I explained, is a 10-generation legacy challenge. But you use your sim self as the founder. So that is in the first generation as your first heir, or aka the founder. It has to be your sim self. The twist of this challenge is that you play it on a short lifespan. Most legacy challenges are played on a normal lifespan, but this one I decided would be short lifespan. The first rule is to keep the lifespan short, obviously, and under that I listed all the stages of life with how many days are in each day and short lifespan. So if you're interested in that, that information is there. The next rule is you may use cheats except those that will give you more money. So, that's actually, I don't remember which legacy challenge that I listed the links for below, or above. Well, for me it's above, you below. As above, so below. But that was copied straight out from another challenge. I did not put that rule in there just to make it easier for myself, because I actually like using money cheats, so it actually makes it kind of more difficult for me. But that's the only cheat that you cannot use, is money cheats. And then the next three rules are having to do with more of the first generation, but I'm still going to talk about them so you kind of know what we went through in the beginning. So it says you must start out on a 50 by 50 or larger, so either 50 by 50 or 64 by 64. Those are the two largest slots in the game currently to date. And stay on it for all 10 generations. After you buy the land, you must shorten your money to 1,800 simoleons to start off with. So that's just kind of a normal legacy generation rule. The founder must be your sim self, though you may choose any traits, aspirations, style for the sim that you wish. Sorry, I already kind of went over that, but it is an official rule there. And then the last one to kind of start out with, you must start out with only your main sim and cannot move in any other sim except for your spouse. Once you have one, they may not bring in any money with them. So you can get married and bring in a spouse and have children, but you can't really move in any other sim. Like you can't, and once you move out of sim, you can't bring them back. So, and sims cannot bring money with them. Like, your current family has to be the one bringing in all the money. Okay, so now that's clear. Next rule says you can use any townie or people from your world as the spouse or other parents. The founder may not have a job, but the spouse may, but you must start off from the bottom of the job. So if you get your sim a new job, they must start from the beginning. The only way they cannot start from the beginning is if they're already in a career when you marry them and they're not at level 1. And each founder and heir must get 2 skills to level 5 and or 1 skill to level 10 by the end of their generation. Just kind of depending on how hard you want to play it. I like to get 2 level 5s and a skill to level 10, but you can do either or if you want. And then each generation, a boy and a girl must be born. All traits and aspirations must be randomized. So we follow that rule mostly to a T. There's been one trait I chose. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll explain that because it is our current heir right now. But I'll explain that later. But we have, other than that, randomized all the traits so far. We've had at least 1 boy and 1 girl for every generation, even though some of those generations meant that we had more than 2 kids when I only wanted to have 2. This generation, I also only want to have 2 kids. I only made 2 rooms in the house for kids. So, if I have more than that, I will be screwed. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we only have 1 boy and 1 girl this generation. And then the next rule is either child can be the next heir, but you must keep the original founder's last name. So basically when you start a legacy generation, you have to keep the first person's last name throughout the whole generation. They cannot get married and change their name. Your kids cannot, the heirs cannot change their names. Like, they just have to keep the last name. That's just a rule in most legacy challenges. It's just kind of how it works. Next rule is you must raise your kids until they are a young adult. So you cannot move them out and be like, say you have like a baby daddy and you want to give your kid to them and not raise them. No, you have to once you have a kid, you have to raise it to a young adult. So, and that's even meant for me on some generations. I'll have an heir, have a younger brother, and then that heir moves out and they take the younger brother with them so you can finish raising them. So, that's a rule. That's for all children too, not just the heir. You cannot edit any of your heirs and spares and casts unless it is to change their hair or clothing and makeup out. I didn't say makeup, but makeup's part of clothing in my opinion. So basically you just can't change any of their physical features. But anything like hair, makeup, clothes, accessories, all that can be changed. But if you have your eyes too close together and you don't like it, too bad. You can't change their appearance. Adoption isn't forbidden, but as with normal legacies, you cannot have them as heirs. So, basically you can adopt, but the next heir can't be that adopted kid. You still have to have a kid to be, the heir by birth. And then, no restarting after bad events. Pretty self-explanatory. You may not bring a sim back from the dead, but you can plead for their life from the Grim Reaper. Again, I'm pretty sure that's a rule I just copy and pasted from one of the challenges. I liked it. A sim may utilize an anti-aging item once in their lifetime if needed. This includes drinking a potion of youth, or milking the cow plant, or just aging them down a age level and create a sim after aging up. So this is, again, also a rule I copy and pasted from another challenge. But I have utilized this in almost every season. I didn't use it in last season, but basically anytime my parents got to elders, I just aged them back down into adults. And then their kids normally age up before they go become an elder. And the way I play this series, you don't have to do this. But I have it where aging is only on for my current household. So once I move the parents and the siblings out, and I'm working with the current heir of that generation, the people of the old generation, like the parents and the siblings, stay their age forever and don't die unless they just die by a horrible accident. So I still have all my Sims from the previous 6 generations alive in my series. So if you've seen my sim self walking around, that's why. That's why, because I get attachment issues to my Sims, and I don't like any of them to die. So in this save file, I don't let them. And I have 7 generation of Sims because of that. So that's great. Anyways, we're reading rules. Let's go back to that. There's 2 more rules. The first one says you may not move or marry out the sim who currently holds the title of heir until after their generation. All of the other children in the generation known as spares may move or marry out. That's pretty much a general rule. Basically, you have to keep your heir on the lot, like the 50 by 50 lot that you start out with. They have to stay on that lot until it's not their generation anymore and it moves on to the next generation. Then they can be moved out. But everyone else can be moved out. But like I said earlier, they cannot be moved back in once they move out. And then the last rule is once a new generation begins, you may move out the old founder heir or not. It's totally up to you. And like I said, if you do move them out, you can't move them back in. So that is all the rules. So I am going to go ahead and jump into cast and properly introduce you to our heir here. Okay, so this is our heir, Miss Lily Pride. Pride is the last name because the first founder's name was ChezPride. So this is Lily. She is a spellcaster because her dad Salem and her mom Hermione were both spellcasters. So she got that from them. She doesn't really use it a lot, but she does know a little bit of magic. She got the fabulously wealthy aspiration randomized. She got the goofball and the rancher aspiration randomized. But before she got the rancher, I really, she's been obsessed with horses since she was a kid. And she aged up into a kid, there's a horse and she just fell in love with it, and she's been obsessed with horses ever since. And yes, there's going to be horses in this generation because I only got to play with the foals when I made them. I play with horses and create them, but I haven't played with actual adult horses gameplay wise. So I figured I'd just bring that into this generation. That's kind of what one of the major features in this generation is, that and the rent pack. But we'll get into that more when we show off the lot. But because I knew she wanted to be obsessed with horses, I made the exception and broke the rule one time, just one time, the first time in 7 generations, and chose a trait for the sim and made her horse lover. I didn't know the game was going to randomize or giving her the rancher. That just kind of happened. But she got the horse lover trait. And then her likes and dislikes, she likes white, brown, and green for her colors. Sim characteristics, she likes funny Sims. Her activities, she likes video game, cooking, horse riding, fitness, gardening, and mischief. And that's all her likes and dislikes. So, you will notice that she is very much a muted and dark green gal with white accessories. So that's kind of her thing. But this is her up close. I think she's really cute. I love her huge eyes. Like, I know that's, some people gonna think those are so weird and look like bugs or something. But I love huge eyes on a person. I just think it's so cute, especially Sims. So this is her up close. This is her everyday wear. Well, she has a couple of everydays. They're pretty much the same, but just with different tops. She is always rocking, well, not always, but she loves rocking her cowboy boots with some shorts and a green shirt. So that's like 3 of her outfits. So this is her every day. She's had this since she was a teenager, but I've updated some of her outfits since she was a teen, since she's a young adult and all. But this is her other everyday, and then her third everyday. Like I said, very similar, but I just wanted to have some difference. I get bored when I see them in the exact same outfit every day. It just gets boring. So I give them a couple options. Here is her current formal wear. This is not something she has a team, but I think it looks really cute. We have a couple of athletic wears. So we have this one, and then we have this one. I figured some would be more hot and one would be more cold. We have 2 sleepwears, so we have some sweats, and then we have some comfy fuzzy shorts, which I just want these shorts so bad. They look so comfortable. Like, oh my goodness. We have a couple of party wears, because we do have a lot of birthday parties in this series. I'm just going to warn you now. But we have this one, and then we still have her outfit from when she was a teen. And then this is her swimwear, using some of the newer swimwear stuff from that kit. I can't remember the name of it right now, but there's a whole bathing suit kit. We have hot weather wear, which was the outfit she wore as a teenager. And then her cold weather wear is still the same, because I think this hoodie is actually adorable. So that's Miss Lily, and then she has her horse friend, Miss Star. So I can't help but give myself horses cutie marks, because I'm not obsessed as I used to be, but I really love My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So I just can't help but to give horses cutie marks. I really did a whole video on making the main 6 as horses in The Sims 4 as my very first video with horses. So, you know, it happens. But I wanted to give our horse a cutie mark, so I gave her a green star, and of course named her Star for it. But she has a brown, beige, and muted green theme. I think she's actually gorgeous. I love the wavy hair on her. This is her up close, so you can see her face. She even has green eyes. I think it's gorgeous. And she has little star things around her eyes that match her cutie mark. But she is brave, she's intelligent, and she is independent. And then this is her everyday outfit and her riding outfit. I just changed her bridle between the 2 outfits. I don't know why. I just felt like something needed to be different. But I kind of like her having them in a saddle all the time. I just think she looks better with the saddle on. So I know that's not good for horses in real life, but it's The Sims. It's The Sims. So don't call animal control on me, guys, okay? It's just The Sims. But anyway, that is our 2 characters that we are starting out with this generation. I have moved out on the parents. I copied the lot and moved it to a different lot that I fit on, and then moved the parents into that lot. So they're still living in the same house, it's just at a different location. But now, let's go see the house that we are currently going to be playing in. Or houses, I should say. And this is the lot we are going to be playing on. So as you can see, it has two different houses on it. So we have this big main house in the back. That's our lot, or our house. That's where we are going to be living. And then I have 2 units here in this smaller house that we are going to be renting out. I haven't made this a residential rental lot yet. I figured I'd actually do that in this episode so you guys could kind of watch the process. I don't know, I enjoy showing off that process. I know I've done it a couple times, but you don't have to watch if you don't want to, okay? Okay. I'm going to give a tour of this lot. I hope you like it because I worked really hard on this, and this is not my normal build style, so if it looks horrible, please just be nice to me. Thank you. Okay, but let's go ahead and show it off. I'm just going to show it off in tabs mode. So I have this gate here to start off on our lot. We have a little horse ranch sign thing that we might need. You come in, there's 2 mailboxes. There really should be 3 mailboxes, but let's just say there's 2 mailboxes. Okay. The 2 people that rent can just share a mailbox. That's fine. They're in one house technically. But anyways, if you come over this way, I actually have a little bit of a playground set up because I'm really hoping that we can like rent one of the units to a family with kids, and then obviously we're gonna have kids, but I would like to see another kid running around here. So this is the little playground area. I have a basketball court. I have I'm blanking on the name. Horseshoe. A horseshoe game, hopscotch, the tree house from last generation. So her dad built this tree house. We have a tent, the new marble games. I have not played with marbles yet, so I'm excited for that. And of course, monkey bars and swings. Yes, I built a huge playground. I don't know why. I just built it and I was like, you know what? I like it. This is what I used to do in The Sims 3. I used to just build huge playgrounds in the backyard for my kids in The Sims 3. So I kind of channeled that in this build. And then over here we have the house we are renting out and the grill area / water area. So I put a grill with a cooler and then some music and a sitting area. I put a little fire pit out here and then a water bucket and a water fountain thing from the Growing Together pack. Basically, I didn't have a pool on this lot. I decided not to put a pool on this lot. This is the first lot, I think, in this series that didn't have a pool on it. Well, it's the first one, but the first one I think ended up having a pool later on. But I'm not starting out with a pool on the lot. I'm doing it different this time. We're just going to try to do that. But instead I did put a water bucket and the water fountain thing. Sprinkler thing. And then we have this house here. So this is a smaller house, but it does have 2 units and a shared area inside of it. I did put this little car here. It is a toy car sized up. We don't have cars in The Sims 4. Don't get excited. But I'll just show you the outside. So we have this whole wraparound porch moment. And then we have a fireplace or a fire chimney. It does have a fireplace with it. And then this is the side that doesn't look good. But yeah, so that is the wraparound of the house. I do love the wraparound porch and just the little step up. I think that's so cute. I also did put a lot of wind chimes everywhere because I think that's really nice for a ranch. But you walk in and they have a shared entryway, kitchen, and dining room. And then each unit has their own bedrooms and entertainment areas. So you walk in, this is the little welcome area. You have a full-length mirror to check yourself. We have a little table. And then like I said, I really hope to get a kid, so I went ahead and put kids stuff in this house. So they have a little drawing table here. I wanted to put a little oven like we used to in The Sims 3, but we don't have that. Unfortunately, we have the cupcake machine that kids can use, but that's huge and wouldn't fit. So I just put a drawing table. This is our kitchen. I'm obsessed with our kitchen. Both houses have kitchens that look very similar, But I'm obsessed with these the darker green cabinets with the muted green. I just think it's so pretty. And with the white curtains in it, and it's totally ranch style aisle type cabinets. I don't know. I just think they're lovely. And then we have like this whole island bar. I don't know. I just think it looks really good, especially with the muted green tiles. And then we have a fireplace here in the little chimney area. And then this is our dining room table. I made sure there's plenty of room for everyone. And then we have 2 areas. So we're renting out to our best friend Molly. So I let her have the upstairs area. Unfortunately, that means she only has 1 room and a bathroom. So I guess 2 rooms. But her entertainment and her bedroom area are in the same room. And then this family that's going to be randomized that we're going to pick out together in the first gameplay episode, which will be, like I said earlier, should be the next video that comes out. It's going to live in the basement down here. So let's show off Molly's area. Yes, Molly from high school years is our best friend. So, she's finally old enough to move out from her parents. So, we made a place for her to live here. And fun fact, they kind of have love interests in each other in high school, and they still have a slight romance bar, but I want her to marry, spoiler, I want the heir of this generation to marry whoever the ranch hand is that we hire, so having Molly on this lot is going to cause a little bit of drama. But anyway, so this is her get ready area. And then we have like a living space over here. So we have like a TV, gaming area. We have a little computer. She's a music lover, so I give her a piano and a microphone. We have the bed area. I just kept it pretty simple. I went and looked at her room in high school years, like the house that she comes in, and it wasn't very decorated. But it did have green in it, so I kind of stuck with that. And then this is her little bathroom here next to the bookshelf. So you come in, there's a little pride flag because she is gay. Shower tub combo, sink and toilets. And yeah, so that's Molly's whole area. Like I said, it's pretty small, but it's very customized to her. And then this area, you come in here and there's like a staircase that goes down. I have to go out of tabs mode to get down there. Because the game is stupid like that. Oh, look, speaking of my sim founder, or my sim self earlier, there's my sim self, the founder of this generation. She just always likes running by. Anyways, let's go down to the basement here. Okay, so you come down the stairway, and you come in right here. So this is, like I said, hoping to get a family. So it has a parent's bedroom and a kid's bedroom and a bathroom and entertainment area. So this is the living room. It has the thing here. You'll see this couch multiple times through the build, by the way. I just thought it was perfect for the color scheme. So sorry about it. The entertainment area, a little science thing for a kid. We have a computer. And then this is the bathroom. They have the parents and the kids share a bathroom. So here's the bathroom. It's pretty simple, very similar to Molly's. And then in here we have the kids' bedroom. So I want it to be pretty gender neutral. Also, about any kid could have it. But it's very horse ranch theme. And the reason behind that is because a lot of this furniture is what Lily had as a kid. So this is actually leftover furniture from her childhood bedroom, and this is her bed, her horse bed, and this was her dollhouse, and this was her poster and her toy no, she had a different toy chest, but this was her poster, you know. And so it has things that are like from her childhood, since she technically built this house. Like in my mind, every heir builds their house they move into, even though I built it for them. But yeah, so that is why it's very horse ranch themed, because she is obsessed with horses. And then over here we have the parents' bedroom. I added a pink accent. I don't really add any accents throughout the other places in this build, but for some reason this was the last room I built, and I was like, you know what, let's add a pink accent, because I wanted to use this build, because apparently I cannot build a build without including this painting in it. So I know I misspoke there. what I mean is I couldn't build a build without this painting. So, yeah, so I decided to add pink axes, get some pink flowers, get a pink rug, and they have a couch and a getting ready area. Their room is a bit more simple than their child's. But that is the whole guest / rental house area. Let's see. And now you come back out and we have the main... Ooh. Let me get the roof up. There we go. Alright, anyways. So, we come out here, like I said, there's this area and this area, but you come around here, and this is the main house. So I want it to be very ranch themed looking. It has a greenhouse on the side. This is kind of the horses area, but we'll get to that in the middle. There's a gate right here, but we're going to come in from over there. So you come in, and you come in with this, there's this huge tall porch, this huge staircase, after coming up this huge path, past everything, and you have this nice big doorway, and you come in, and yes, hello Lily, bye Lily. You come in, and there's this welcome hallway area, and this big stone wall. There's not very much room right here, I am aware, but I didn't think about that till after I built it, so that was my bad. But there's the welcome area here, and then you come around here, and there's a hallway that you can pretty much go anywhere, because everything's sectioned off into different rooms, but every room has like a archway in between, so it's kind of open floor plan, but not. But anyways, so if you come over here to the right, we have a formal dining room that looks into the living room. So I don't know how often my Sims are going to actually use this dining room. It'll probably be more used during parties and whatnot, because the kitchen is all the way over there, and it has a kitchen table. But with the style and theme of what this house was, I feel like it would have a formal dining room, especially since, there's a lot of family, and a lot of people come over for birthday parties, so I thought it'd be nice to have the extra room. But this is the dining room. And then if you come straight across, let's go in here first. So you come this way, this is the living room, so we have a bookshelf. This is our pet Pokey, so we have a little hedgehog here that she named Pokey when she was a kid. Pretty sure she was a kid. Was she a kid or a teenager when she got this? She may have been a teenager. I don't know. But this is Pokey. And over here, we have a little snack making section. So we got popcorn and drinks in case you want to watch a movie over here. We have a nice fireplace, the rocking chair from her nursery as a child. We have a TV area right here. There's a speaker right there. And then we have a computer area with a little custom made rug. And then we have the downstairs bathroom. There's upstairs bathroom, but I figured it might be nice to have a bathroom downstairs as well, especially when we have more than one kid. We can have this be one of their bathrooms. And then if you come this way, this is the kitchen. So, like I said, very similar to the kitchen in the guest house, but kind of like her own thing. It doesn't have an island, but I think it's bigger and more open. And then this is our kitchen table. And then from here, you can either go out into the greenhouse or upstairs. I'm going to show off upstairs first. So you come up these stairways, which, yes, have windows in them. I'm aware. I'm aware the railing goes straight through the window. We're just going to ignore that. We come up this here's a hallway with the horse poster. There's a plant right there. And then there's all these doorways. So these two doorways have blank rooms. So there's 2 blank rooms, and those are going to be where the kids live. I tend to give my Sims color themes. So I don't know what their color theme is yet. So I don't own, or I haven't built the rooms yet. So we just have 2 blank rooms there. But if you come this way, we have the kids' bathroom. So they have this little bathroom here to share. And then you come here and we have Lily's room, which is actually quite large. So you have this little entrance hallway that has the bathroom. It looks very similar to the kids' bathroom, but it has a bathrobe in it. You come this way. This is the little dressing area. So she has a dresser. This room has like this dividing wall, kind of like the entryway does. But I put her dresser against it. This couch again, a full-length mirror. If you come here, we have another fireplace. Yes, we have a lot of fireplaces, and I am terrified that there constantly being fires, but we're just going to risk it for the aesthetic. But if you come around here, this is a bed area. So we have this, and then we actually have a little baby nook. So I don't plan on having twins. I really hope we don't, because I only put one bassinet. But this is where the little babies will go. And yes, I put another trash can. I know we already have like 2 or 3 downstairs, but or 1 or 2 downstairs, and that makes 3. But it's fine. This is fine. This Generation 7, we have a lot of money. We have a lot of money. This is fine. This is the other side of the wall. And on that note, I'm pretty sure that's the whole upstairs. So let's actually go back downstairs. And we can go out through the greenhouse to go to the backyard. So this is the greenhouse. Oh, good. There's already stuff to harvest. Love that for us. We have some plants. I have a couple of empty ones because I want to plant some more pomegranate trees. And then, of course, we have Patchy to help us out. We're also going to have the ranch hand to help us out. So we're going to have plenty of help with the garden this series. And then we have the backyard, which is dedicated to the horse. So you come around here. There's some prairie grass back here for it to snack on. We also have, like, some proper feeders. And then we have its sleeping area. I did make it big enough to put another bed in here if we did want to get another horse at some point. I don't have any current plans on getting another horse. We'll see how this horse goes, because I've never played with adult horses yet. But if we want to, there is room. And then over here we have a little ball for it, and then we also have the jumping and barrels here, and there's just prairie grass kind of in random spots everywhere. There's also a bird feeder. Thought that might be fun. But yeah, on that note, that is the whole build. I know it was big and took me a minute to show off. I do apologize, but I actually had a lot of fun on building it. I know it took me a while to build it. Like, I told you, give me a month, and then it's been like 2 months. So, my bad, but I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, guys, but the last thing I said I would do with you guys is separate the houses into residential rental lots. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, the first thing we need to do is switch it to a residential rental, obviously. And then I want to go ahead and put all the shared spaces first. Well, I guess we need to do our house first. So let's do that. So we need to go here. The first one is going to be this green. And it's going to be our house. So we're going to just name it Legacy. Legacy 7. There we go. That's what we'll name it. And there are 3 bedrooms. There are 3 bathrooms. And we need to go ahead and pick out all the rooms. So we're going to put this one to Legacy 7. We're going to have this to Legacy 7. Is this a count as a room? Okay, I think it... Okay, whatever. We have the kitchen counts as Legacy. The bathroom counts as Legacy. Oh, wow. I haven't gone through and done this with this big of a house yet. That is kind of annoying having to label every single room. But, we'll make it work. We have the bedroom, which is like the biggest room in the house besides the living room. Okay. And Legacy. Okay. This area can be shared. Come on. What? Does this not count as a room? I guess because there's no floor, it doesn't count as a room. It just counts as walls. Interesting. Okay. Well, I was going to make this area shared. So we're going to leave that as shared. And then we need to make a new unit. So Molly is going to have her own unit. So let's create a unit for her. We're going to just have it be the mint green. And we're going to just name it Molly because it is specifically made for her. There we go. And it has 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. And so this is Molly, and then this small little bathroom here is Molly. This is going to be a shared area. This is a shared area. And then down here, we're going to start a whole new unit. So create new unit, and we're just going to, let's put this green, I guess. It's just going to be all different greens, because green is Lily's color. So we're going to put for rent. Because that doesn't make it obvious who it's for. And there are 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And let's go ahead and make this for rent. Make this for rent. This is for rent. And this whole living space is for rent. So that is all the areas put up together. Next episode, in the gameplay part, I'll actually apply some rules and move in a family. But till then, I think that's where I'm going to end this video, you guys. Like I was saying, unless something just crazy important in the Sims world happens, the next video for this channel should be the first gameplay part for the Legacy Generation 7. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,